Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we continue the If I Produce For series right here at BusyWorksBeats.com. Let me crank my headphones up because I can't hear myself. So this series is all about thinking in the mind of the artist and creating along their style while adding your own style. So today we're going to focus on Big Sean. Now Big Sean uses a lot of, it's either like Eminem pop chords, which is very simple piano chords, just with the sustain pedal. Or it's like lush, what would that be? The 11th or 13th chords. So we're going to go into or it's trap or dance clubby stuff. So I'm not going to put them in a box, but those are the easiest references. Now I'm trying to remember the top note I was playing. I think it was this here. So let's start with this note and build a nice thick chord. So we're starting at E and we're going to work backwards. Now I'm not going to play this by hand. So what we're going to do is use the chord codes to speed through this chord creation process. And also let me tap the tempo out. So I want like a small bounce. So let me draw out the notes first. I was like, what is that? Okay, so Roland TR-808, I have that going. How do you turn this off? I don't know how to turn it off. Great, I don't know how to turn the sequencer off. So I might not use this plugin. I was using it because I want to grab some samples, but it seems like it has pre-made rhythms. How do you turn this thing off? Edit, okay. Man, okay, it's a lot going on. So it looks like it looks almost like the FL Studio sequencer a little bit. Let's turn off these notes. Don't even know. There should be a button. There's probably a button somewhere that does it automatically. Whatever. I'll do it manually until we figure it out. There we go. So now when I hit play, it shouldn't do that. And it does it. Okay, forget it. Okay, I'm not gonna use this. I was trying to be fancy, but I don't know how to turn that off. That's pretty annoying. Okay, so on silent, actually, I'm jumping ahead. So I'm trying to get the timing right. Okay, so that's the melody in my head. Now let's expand this melody with some chord technique. So let's start here. Let's build out a chord. Now I want to build a major version. So let's start at 14 and work our way down. So it's 14. And I'm working backwards using chord codes if you're wondering where these numbers are coming from. If you don't know what chord codes are, go to busyworksbeats.com/chord codes. I explained it all there. So this is 14, and we're just counting down the keyboard, working backwards. So it's 14, 13, 12, 11, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So that gives us the chord. Now I'm not done, so I want to continue the chord to expand it. So this right here is a 9th chord. I want to make it an 11th chord, so let's continue. So instead of counting this as 0, I'm going to consider it 3, 2, 1, 0, and that's the minor root. Now let's count it all. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now this should be 18. If it's supposed to be the minor 11, we're going to make that 18. Something sounds wrong. Try this instead. Trying to decide, do I want it to be so 14, 15, 16, 7. I forget which one sounded good. I think it was 17. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right, we're minor. That's right. I'm thinking we're major. This is a minor root, so I was counting 18 by accident. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the ones that stay the same are these numbers here, whereas these other green ones are going to change, go up or down. So basically you're looking at it and saying, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. It's restarting itself back at the minor triad. If you're wondering, that's more advanced. That's how I look at a chord and know if it's right or wrong. So let's copy and paste this over here. There are many different types of chords. That's just one. But usually you start with a minor or major chord, usually speaking. Now the question is, how do I make this chord sound different than this chord? One technique is to transform this into a major by lifting all the other, skipping every other note and lifting it up one. But sometimes I don't like that chord change. So let's try a different chord. Let's try a diminished chord, which is 0, 3, 6, 9. We're going to try a diminished seventh here. How did this get clicked? Okay. So 9, 7, I can't count. 9, 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now all you got to do now, if you want to expand this chord, you just keep counting threes down. So it's 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. And that's how you create those big, lush, diminished sounding chords. Now everything's the same velocity, so it sounds super robotic. But you can feel the tension on this chord here, the magic of 3. Then we're going to copy the same chord. Now you can make this, you can continue, and again, this is a minor, so now I'm assuming this is going to be the major. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm going to pull this up an octave. Sounds not good. So I'm going to lift it up another octave. F sharp just sounds good there. Let's go back. Only thing is, it's taking away the ear guiding us through these top notes. So what I'm going to do is collapse the chord by pulling stuff up an octave or inverting the notes. So I'm going to copy this 3 chord over here. So now you have that vibey sound. Now the only thing is, this chord, I might just copy the chord over. I forgot what the chord was. So to make it sound different, let's lift these up to make this a major, then pull it down. See if it gives it a different sound. Kind of like it as a major, but I'm not really feeling it. So now, okay, to decide what chord type I want, I'm going to look at what's happening between these two chords. Now, what's happening mainly what's happening is that the notes are being raised. So what I'm going to do is continue to raise these notes. So you can see it's like a step ladder here. So it's going upward. So let's pull up the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th. Shift up. Usually I don't pull the 3rd up, but let's do the 5th and the 7th. Sounds too dense. So let's do the 3rd and the 5th. Pull that up. Actually, that's why. Because I was pulling up the wrong notes here. The 5th and the 7th are right here. Still too tense. Trying to decide how we're gonna do this. We could do it here. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, we're doing too much now. So we can swap out the sound. I like a grand piano. I feel like the tempo's a little fast. I feel like this chord isn't exciting enough. It needs to have like a thing to it. So I think maybe my ear was tricking me here. And I was hearing this note. I think that was the problem. Let's find a piano that gives us the sound we're looking for. These are pretty dark pianos. Okay, so now I'm going to listen to the dun, 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 dun. Let me see what happens if I move this here. Now I can pull this down. It sounds better to me. So you can see how once you have a lot of notes, you can move the notes around to make more sense. It's not always a set answer all the time. So I'm going to go with Rhodes piano because I feel like the grand piano didn't give us what we needed. So now I'm going to add a little in-between stuff. So these are just little steps to kind of make the chords a little more alive. I'm just doing it by ear, meaning I'm letting my brain tell me what to do, not the computer. Now, if it's too much movement, you can always take this out and clone it. So I'm probably going to use that as part B. So let's clone this pattern and take out all these movement elements and just leave it bare. I think this was like this. Take this out and take these out. So now we have a contrast between the two. So you have a lot more flexibility with these bigger chords. Let's see if we can find some drums that actually match. I'm gonna go to the machine library. All right, so now I'm looking for drum sounds. Let's go go to some native instrument sounds just to get a different starting point. I don't use these as my core library, more so to get outside the box a little bit and stop using the same thing. So I kind of force myself to go out. So let's look for probably Conant Gardens. These are the more classical machine libraries. Conant Gardens, or I forget the other one I like here. Vintage Heat, or no, not Vintage Heat. Which one is it? I like Platinum Bounce. I like Marble Rims, but let's go with Conant Gardens. Let's start with the kick. So a lot of people, again, I'm going to move a little faster here because just need to. A lot of people give up on their drums because they don't understand how to mix their drums, so they think it's a drum just because it's quiet, it's bad. Let me show you how to boost the drum. We're going to run it through a preamp. I'm going to boost it, turn the levels up, turn your output down. Be careful with the output. Now the kick doesn't feel like, wimpy thing. Gonna keep a simple kick, boom, boom. So let's find a side snare if we can find it in here. Let's go to snare, and these are labeled different, so I'm gonna have to go through each one. Oh, here we go, side stick. Let's run this through. So boom, 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 boom. Let's try different kicks. I'm going to go to the kick, go back to the kick folder, hit Control and left click to swap out the kick. Definitely not that one. That one's okay, it's just too wide. Definitely not that one. I like the Conant bump too, but it's a little boxy. That one has a cymbal over top of it. I can't use it. Not for this track. Could filter it out, but I don't feel it's not gonna work. Oh, this might work. Here we go. I'm gonna add a little time shift so it's not right on the grid. Grab a hi-hat. I picked the wrong speed, but I just want to hear the hi-hat. Use that time shift. That velocity, the volume control. To create some movement there. Gonna add a more time shift. Create a bass here. It's really hard to see this screen. Let me see if I can change the size. Man, I cannot see that from where I sit. So mono, legato mode, sine wave, one voice. Let's add another voice here as a pulse wave. Pull it one octave lower. Add a low pass filter to muffle out all the. Trying to decide how I want to play the bass. So let's record these notes. Wait, I'm trying to do it. Man, I keep messing up. I have it in my head, but I keep. There we go. Messed it up, but it doesn't matter. So, because I can copy it over. Release time so it doesn't click. Let's see if we can add a little more time to the hi-hat. So if we have the BPM, it will feel like it's at 70. So we don't have too many instruments that have harmonic content. That's where the vocal will come in. Or you would play harder. Oops, it's not it. So you could add higher octaves. Big Sean doesn't usually use these higher frequencies. That's what you would do. I'm trying to decide. Let's do the SRX from Roland. SRX World. I'm getting into these sounds. I'm going to do like an improv thing that I just did, but with different sounds here. So let's start with, I think we were at mallet before. Where do we end up? Let's see if any of these sounds blend in. This does pretty dope. So again, I'm just going to freestyle. I'm trying to add upper harmonic. Just little stuff to add in the backgrounds to keep the track moving. See if we pull the bass down one octave. I like this. I'm going to add a little more reverb here. Halftime in the mallet just to see what it sounds like. Now it sounds out of key. It's just the timing of it doesn't make halftime sound too good. Let me see what it would sound like on the grand piano. I'm gonna merge these two, just highlight them, go to your playlist options, go to edit, go to merge pattern clips. It's gonna make it one big MIDI clip that you can just hit Control C to copy. Let's go to a new pattern, hit enter, paste this into the grand piano. See what it sounds like through here. Back it up with the, I like this tone. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I like the build up into the E piano, that sounds cool. But what I might try is just an octave higher. Now, when you're doing 11th chords and stuff, it usually sounds better in the lower octaves, just by the nature of the chord. So let's hear it. I'm gonna add a little time shift so the E piano is a little delayed behind the piano. Now I want to do a special like little roll here. So I'm going to go to triplet mode, 1/3 beat. So it sounds like something's happening rapidly and differently. What's a life without chords? Add portamento to the keys. That'd be cool. I don't think it's a function. That'd be cool though. So I'm going to layer this chord progression, pattern 2, or no, pattern 3. Hit Control C, open up another instance of Sylenth. Where we at? Sylenth, here we go. And I'm going to go to a new pattern, paste the chord progression in with all the movements, and I'm going to layer it atop the Rhodes. But this time, let's go to menu, clear, where we at? Clear, and just a simple sine wave, but with portamento. And make sure your polyphony's up. So it just adds a tone that you can't hear, but it glues it together. But I'm curious what this sounds like alone. It sounds pretty funny. Shift to this one, the Sylenth, so it matches Dun, 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 dun. Where we at here? Pattern 8. Here's where we're also going to add a lot of reverb to fill in the dead space. Back, because now in my head I hear a triplet. So I'm trying out different hi-hat patterns here. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3. That's what I hear in my head. Let's go to triplet mode, 1/3 beat. We might not need triplets actually. So it's just a matter of accenting the notes. I thought it was a triplet note, but it's not. I would like an open hi-hat there, but I'm not gonna get too crazy. At this point, we just need reverb to fill in the dead space. Or like a saxophone. Let's see if we can find something. Something like this, but I'm manually delaying it. See if we can find different. Let's go to SRX keyboards instead. That one, but this might work. So I just gotta hit it once. Now the thing is, I like the delay on it, but it doesn't have the timing I want. Here it's called chorus for some reason. It's at Fruity Delay 3. offset it a little bit in timing. Let me cut out some of the high end and low end so it doesn't sound so crisp. Want it to feel like a sample. See if I like ping pong. See if I can add some more kicks in here. So now the kicks following the hi-hat. Only thing, the hi-hats can dictate the way the rapper raps. You gotta be really careful. So I delayed the hi-hats really behind the kick. What I'm gonna do is turn down the saxophone, not the saxophone. Now, based on the sample, some samples, if you hit it harder, it'll express harder. Now, this may or may not express any harder. This seems like a volume thing if you hit it harder. But some kind of do a screech if you hit it harder. Depends on how it's sampled. Gonna use triplet delay so it fits in the groove. I wish this had a little more expression in it. Let me try and pick a different saxophone. That's a little brighter. like this one better. We change up the drums. It needs to be a little more upbeat. Don't be afraid to use time shift on your kick and snare. Now the beat's a little more proper energy. Hi-hats are so important. Percussion and any high frequency. So notice the timing of the bass and the timing of the kick. So we can now think of a hook or just add cadence flow to get a reference going. But tonight I bounce back, ayy. First I took it downstairs. First I took it L, but tonight I bounce back, ayy. First I took it L, but tonight I bounce back, ayy. Running up. Alright, so I'm just gonna mumble and add that in. Arm my mic for recording. Let me back up from my mic. Just getting the tone out, getting the cadence out. I might come up with words, I might not. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took it L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I woke up in the morning, feel the smell. Another drink is in, so I take another L. Just a busy body, never died and need some burning hair. I've been feeling crazy, my neck been feeling glued. And I'm icy and I'm dripping, I feel like I am in glue. When I'm coming from the garden, you know I'm from the deep. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheat. They just trying to take a picture with a nigga trying to eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb, so NYC the calm, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking up with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them though, just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I am one in the Bible, higher than idol. I am fitting to get in the rhythm of cycles. I be steady on my flow like Ivy, make niggas blue. Ivy, got a lot of green. Ivy, but booty poison. Ivy, I see another day in the ICU. I see you in the ICU, in the IC igloo. I'm frosted out, dripped out, diamonds on my wrist now. Should've cost a brick, pal. Alright, so I got different flows in there, so it works. So the beat's slow enough to where I can rap on it and freestyle, but it's not too melodic. So let's expand the beat here, the reference, and I'll add a little reference vocal mix, and then we'll wrap it up. Meaning I'm not gonna like fully go in on the mix on this track. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took it L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took it L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I woke up in the morning, feel the smell. Hey, another drink is in, so I take another L. Just a reason burning there, but that need some burning hell. I've been feeling crazy, my neck been feeling glued, and I'm icy and I'm dripping. I feel like I ain't be glued. When I'm coming from the garden, you know I'm from the D. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheats. They just tryna take a picture with a nigga tryna eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb. So and like Cedar Con, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking them with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them though, just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I am one in the Bible, higher than idol. I am fitting to get in the rhythm of cycles. I be steady on my flow like IV. Make niggas blue, IV. Got a lot of green, IV, but booty poison, IV. I see another day in the ICU. I see you in the ICU, in the IC igloo. I'm frosted out, dripped out, diamonds on my wrist now. Should've cost a brick, pal. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took it L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I woke up in the morning, feel the smell. Hey, another drink is in, so I take another L. Just a reason burning there, but that need some burning hell. I've been feeling crazy, my neck been feeling glued, and I'm icy and I'm dripping. I feel like I ain't be glued. When I'm coming from the garden, you know I'm from the D. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheats. They just tryna take a picture with a nigga tryna eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb. So and like Cedar Con, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking them with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them though, just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I am one in the Bible, higher than idol. I am fitting to get in the rhythm of cycles. I be steady on my flow like IV. Make niggas blue, IV. Got a lot of green, IV, but booty poison, IV. I see another day in the ICU. I see you in the ICU, in the IC. On my wrist now, should've cost a brick. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took it L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I woke up in the morning, feel the smell. Hey, another drink is in, so I take another L. Just a risk of burning there, but that need some burning hell. I've been feeling crazy, my neck been feeling glued, and I'm icy and I'm dripping. I'm from the garden, you know. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheats. They just tryna take a picture with a nigga tryna eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb. So and like Cedar Con, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking them with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them though, just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I am one in the Bible, higher than idol. I am fitting to get in the rhythm of cycles. I be steady on my flow like IV. Make niggas blue, IV. Got a lot of green, IV, but booty poison, IV. I see another day in the ICU. I see you in the ICU, in the icy igloo. I'm frosted out, dripped out, diamonds on my wrist now. Should've cost a brick, pal. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took your L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I walk up in the morning, feel the smell. Hey, another freaking sin, so I take another L. Just a risk about it, never died, I need some burning hair. I've been feeling crazy, my neck be feeling glued, and I'm icy and I'm dripping. I feel like I am me glue. When I'm coming from the garden, you know I'm from the D. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheats. They just tryna take a picture with a nigga tryna eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb. So and like Cedar Con, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking them with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them. Just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I am one in the Bible, higher than idol. I am fitting to get in the rhythm of cycles. I be steady on my flow like IV. Make niggas blue, IV. Got a lot of green, IV, but booty poison, IV. I see another day in the ICU. I see you in the icy igloo. I'm frosted out, dripped out, diamonds on my wrist now. Should've cost a brick, pal. But tonight I bounce back. Every day up in the morning, gotta count another sack. First I took your L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I walk up in the morning, feel the smell. Hey, another freaking sin, so I take another L. Just a risk about it, never died, I need some burning hair. I've been feeling crazy, my neck be feeling glued, and I'm icy and I'm dripping. I feel like I am me glue. When I'm coming from the garden, you know I'm from the D. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheats. They just tryna take a picture with a nigga tryna eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb. So and like Cedar Con, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking them with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them though, just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I took your L, but today I bounce back. Just in case they got a rack, I'ma put it in my bag. Just in case I fail, I'ma wake up, get the mail. Hey, just in case I walk up in the morning, feel the smell. Hey, another freaking sin, so I take another L. Just a risk about it, never died, I need some burn. crazy, my neck be feeling glued, and I'm icy and I'm dripping. I feel like I ain't be glue. When I'm coming from the garden, you know I'm from the D. Every time they run up on me, man, they say my nigga cheese. They just tryna take a picture with a nigga tryna eat. I'm just rolling with my team, we gonna get it out the streets. This is Big Sean, J Electron, who knew the dawn? We blowing like neutron, who the bomb? We the bomb. Something like Cedar Con, warring like Vietnam. I'm sticking them with the rhythm, I'm hitting them with the song. Ain't nobody beating the competitive flow. I'm ahead of them though, just in case they step in the bro. I'm ahead of them with everything, I got the weapons in case I try to pull the rifle. Aim at your idol, I am one in the Bible, higher than idol. I am fitting to get in the rhythm of cycles. I be steady on my flow like IV, make niggas blue. IV got a lot of green. IV but booty poison. IV I see another day in the ICU. I see you in the ICU, in the icy igloo. I'm frosted out, dripped out, diamonds on my wrist now. Should've cost a brick, pal. So we did a lot. Well, my mic is super low. We did a lot. I'm just gonna get closer to the mic. Hopefully I'm not screaming in your ear. But we did a lot. I keep saying we did a lot because we did a lot. So thank you for watching. If you want to continue the If I Produce For series, just subscribe today. It's busyworksbeats.com.